So the other day I was minding my own business when out of nowhere I got a notification for a new comment on Instagram. Pick me, choose me, massa. Yes, because that's totally not racist. Being the curious person that I am, I sometimes find myself engaging with these types of comments because I want to know what their thought process is. How did someone conclude that making these types of divisive comments is the appropriate response after watching my videos? So in my usual sarcastic manner, I proceeded to ask for a translation because this typically isn't how sensible human beings communicate. They go on to imply that I'm an idiot for defending a white person saying the N-word since black people can say it, followed by the classic clown emoji. Since this person seems to have selective hearing, let's roll the clip. Gothix, stupid question. Can I have an N-word pass that I won't use on the stream? Listen, I am not the provider of N-word passes. However, you as a human being are entitled to say whatever you want. I am for free speech, absolutely, even hate speech, because if it's not even just hate speech, that's where we have, that's why we're in the position that we're in now, where everything's a freaking microaggression. I'm an absolutist when it comes to free speech, and yes, that includes hate speech, because as I've mentioned in a previous video, hate speech is subjective, and when you have something that's subjective, it allows a small minority to dictate what is and isn't hurtful, so they can either hide from criticism or silence voices that they don't like. And at that point, predatory politicians latch onto this subjective hate speech to either propose legislation that can help them get elected, or use it as a Trojan horse to justify some level of censorship. And as I've mentioned countless times before, free speech is a necessary defense against a tyrannical government. Now, if we go back to the original point of this video, yes, I'm an absolutist when it comes to free speech. So in terms of the outrage behind giving someone the N-word pass, let's consider some points. You don't want a white person to say the N-word because it's racist. But according to you, it's perfectly okay for a black person to say the word. Therefore, by that logic, one could assume that it's okay for a black person to be racist. At this point, you may respond with, well, black people can't be racist because they lack the institutional power to do so. And typically when I hear this excuse, because that's what it is, it's usually coming from those who advocate for equality. And if we look at the definition of equality, we can see that what I just mentioned doesn't quite fit that description. So if we want everyone to be treated as equals, we need to stop creating these ridiculous exemptions and hold black people to the same standards as everyone else. If it's a racist term, then it's a racist term, period. It's nonsensical to suggest that a definition changes depending on what color the person is. That's almost as logical as the guy that justified smacking someone with a skateboard because they kept saying the N-word. That's not fighting racism, boo-boo. That's assault. I'm a big advocate for self-responsibility, and if I have two working legs to remove myself from a situation, then I'm going to do that instead of demanding people alter their speech, or worse, escalating the situation by assaulting the person, because at that point, I'd be the aggressor. Remember the phrase, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me? Yeah, that wasn't a suggestion. Just to derail a bit, I'm a very cynical person, and I like to think in worst case scenarios because I'd rather be over prepared for something than under prepared. That said, I believe that racism will never go away, and once I came to terms with that, I learned to pick and choose my battles. If someone were to call me the N-word regardless of the variation, that doesn't automatically mean that I'm in danger. Context matters. Now, if I were to beat the racism out of an actual racist, it will probably make that person more resentful and confirm whatever negative feelings they have about me. On the other hand, if I wanted to change the mind of a legitimate racist, I'd buy them a coffee and have a conversation with them. And before your heads explode trying to compute what I just said, understand that the real danger starts when the conversations stop. Because if Daryl Davis can convert over 200 KKK members by having conversations with them, then there's absolutely no reason to resort to physical violence over the use of the N-word. Got it? Good. Okay, let's circle back to the main point of this video. Again, the definition of equality is the state of being equal. So while it's claimed that black people lack the institutional power to be racist, that statement in itself proves that there isn't any end in sight to using this bizarre rule. We already had a black president, we have a black man on the Supreme Court, we have black police officers, black judges, hell, I'll even throw in a bonus and say we have a black vice president. So when will people stop using this rule? When black people take up every seat in all areas of our government? What's that gonna do? Most people already know that diversity of thought isn't respected nearly as much as it should. Case in point, just look at how black conservatives are treated. Better yet, scroll in my comment section and take a look at all the heinous things virtuous keyboard warriors call me. So excuse me if I don't believe that people who follow this rule will be satisfied after knowing that a bunch of Candace Owenses or Larry Elders were to be in charge of the entirety of the country. The problem with this idea that the N-word can only be used by black people or that black people are exempt from being racist is that it looks very hypocritical. And not only that, other people notice that it's hypocritical. And if you're being a hypocrite when it comes to equality, that signals to everyone watching that you're not serious about what you're advocating for, which will naturally create more resentment from observers of this hypocrisy, but also embolden people to keep exhibiting behaviors that are contradictory to their advocacy. This is one of the reasons that I keep saying racism will never go away, and it's because some people keep it alive by promoting this hypocritical and divisive behavior. Kind of like that time Kendrick Lamar brought one of his white fans to the stage and then ridiculed her in front of everyone for singing the exact lyrics to a song that he wrote.
Wait. Am I not cool enough for you? What's up, bro? Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you! What's up?
My boy Rohan kind of knew the rules a little bit.
Will's just really cool, bro. You have to work.
You gotta bleep one single word though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do it?
Yeah, you did it.
I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Should she stay up here, y'all?
No, please keep me up here. I got you. I'm sure. I'm used to singing it like a rodent, bro.
You sure?
I swear.
You got it?
I promise. Sorry about that.
Yes, because tricking a white fan into saying the N-word so you have something to complain about is totally not divisive. So in conclusion, my fellow Instagram critic, no, I didn't give anyone the N-word pass, but equality means equal for all. And if a word is racist, it's racist for all. And if black people want white people to stop saying the word, then we should lead by example and stop using it ourselves. Or just ignore everything I said and keep doing what you're doing. After all, progress is doing the same exact thing over and over again and expecting a wait, hold on. No, that's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, insanity. Right. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again while expecting different results. Yeah, that was right. Okay. Hey, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Also, a big shout out to my Subscribe Star members for sponsoring another video. Oh, and be sure to sign up for my mailing list so we can stay connected in the event that big tech decides to yeet me off the platform. My name is Gothix, and I will see you in the next one.